Killers are getting away with murder in Washington. 2023 looks to be the deadliest year for much of our region, but FBI data shows that more of those homicide cases are going unsolved.
It's a situation leaving hundreds of families waiting for justice, especially in Seattle, where the police department has one of the worst homicide closure rates in our state. Fox 13's Taylor Winkle picks it up from there.
Walk by Chief South High School here in West Seattle, and you'll walk by this memorial for Kadon Brown. It serves as a reminder for everybody who passes by that he was murdered here on school grounds. And for 6 months now, his family has waited for closure. But because their case is under investigation by Seattle police, that closure could take a while.
For me to walk into that morgue and see my son laying on the table, that was the worst damn day of my life.
For 6 months, Maxine Brooks has waited for answers.
Wasn't no leads, not really no information he could give me, you know, so it's been hard for me to just sit here and wonder what's going on with this case. You know, I want answers.
Her youngest son was found shot to death in front of Chief South International High School in West Seattle 2 weeks before his 21st birthday. That was back in April.
This pain really hurts. It aches, my head hurts. It's just, sometimes I can't function because I need to know what happened to my son. I know someone out there knows. And I'm praying to God that I get justice for my son.
Kadon Brown was an athlete and a musician.
Anything that he did, he was very good at it. He started playing music at the age of 1. On the keyboard.
That's how we do it?
Oh, love seafood, crawfish.
And now he's a memory as Maxine and her family grieve and pray for justice. In Seattle, before the pandemic, just over half of homicide cases were closed or cleared. But the latest data available from 2021 shows that clearance rate dropped to just 24%. That means if you were killed in Seattle, that suspect has a 75% chance of getting away with murder.
This is a horrible year for homicides.
As Seattle sits at 63 homicides, or 64 if you count an unborn baby killed along with her mother, Seattle Police Deputy Chief Eric Barden painted this picture for us.
We have record-setting homicide rate. We are likely to surpass any previous homicide rate at the end of this year.
He points to a staffing shortage crisis. Seattle is down almost 350 officers.
You eventually can't do more with less. You eventually do less with less, and that's unfortunately where we're at right now. We've got significant staffing crisis.
Our state ranks dead last when it comes to the ratio of officers to people who live here.
It's really concerning when, almost 50% of murders are going unsolved. So the outcome is obviously completely unacceptable for justice, for public safety, and for our community.
Steve Strand is the director for the Washington Association of Sheriffs and Police Chiefs. He says as long as staffing stays low, homicides won't just go unsolved.
The reality is if you don't have enough people coming to the initial scene when it just occurred, it's harder to contain evidence, to get witnesses.
But policing here will likely stay reactive and not proactive, stopping them from happening in the first place, leaving families like Kadon Brown's.
It don't matter how we lose a kid, we lost them. We shouldn't have lost them.
Waiting. Kadon Brown was shot and killed at night when he was walking home from the community center where he liked to play ball. His body wasn't found until the next morning when somebody was walking by and saw him. But we're told people in this neighborhood called 911 when they heard those gunshots. We're still waiting for those 911 records to see what happened with Seattle police response. The department says they can't release those records right now because they're part of Brown's murder investigation. Reporting in West Seattle, Taylor Winkle, Fox 13 News.